Here's why I love Michigan when it comes to Airbnbs and short-term rentals. Because you can make a crap ton of money with very little money invested. Let me show you 3 deals I found just today and how they're gonna make you a bunch of money. So many people are getting caught up on the metric of cash on cash. Oh, you need to have 30% cash on cash or whatever. True, it can be a great metric. And what it really is showing you is the exchange of your dollars for the rate of return from what you get from your investment. But not all investors are gonna be focused on cash on cash. Some of us just want bare bottom, high net cash flow, right? So check this out. I got 2 deals that almost make the exact same amount. One has a way higher cash on cash than the other. Which one would you buy? Let's take a look. We have a deal that can bring you $61.40 in monthly cash flow versus $59.55. These are arguably the same number, right? They're almost right on that mark of $6,000, but one's a 21% cash on cash, definitely a solid number. The other one's 37. So look at that. So in this situation, I'd probably say go with this because for almost the same amount of cash flow, you can get another 16% of cash on cash. That's 16% more of return for every dollar you put into the deal. This is a really good move for these people. But now we have to take into consideration one more thing. How much cash did you have to put into it, right? This lower deal, you had to put $191,000. A lot of people don't even have that. But on this deal, you had to put $345,000. That's a lot more money. A lot of people can't save up another $150,000 that easily when you're already over $190,000. So in this case, not only is the net income better, but the cash needed is way better by a landslide. Do you want a deal that's going to make you almost $100,000 a year with only $137,000 needed to get it going? Check this one out. I found this deal that's got 68% cash on cash, and it's gonna bring in $7,700 a month. So here's this house, not listed with the best photos, definitely could use a little landscaping, but as we scroll through, we see, okay, hardwood floors, decent walls, probably needs paint, floors, fixtures done, and at that point, you could have a pretty nice house. And now that we're at the kitchen, we're gonna do a tune-up in here. We could probably get new hardware on, paint all these cabinets, and really make it pop. I don't know if you can see it in the pictures, but on the ceiling, there's all these square tiles. I can't stand those. I pull those off, make sure it's flush and drywall. Also put in some recessed light in there to really make it pop, just like it is here in the hallway. Even going into here, a new vanity and mirror set can go a long way to really sprucing up this house. But it's all completely worth it. Why? This home could make you $100,000 a year. And can you imagine buying one investment property that brings you $100,000 a year? I mean, most people just dream of that. But the thing is, I find a handful of these every single month, and I'm sharing them with all the people in my mastermind and everybody else that's in my VIP exclusive access. So if you're interested in these types of deals, click the link in my bio to learn more. And if you have any questions, shoot them below or check out my videos I just put out last week. You want to make $10,000 a month with one Airbnb? How about this one that only needs $120,000 between the furnishing, the rehab, and the down payment? Check out this 4-bed, 4-bath home in Bel Air, Michigan. Look at this thing. It's simple, it's easy, it needs a tune-up. We've got the money and the plan just to do it. Bel Air is a golfing and ski in, ski out type of community. Plus, it's close to many other beautiful lakes that a lot of people like to enjoy all year round. Once this home gets a light rehab, everybody can be flocking to it, especially once we add our own hot tub. So for this property, we can come in at $391,000, bring $27,000 in furnishing. We're gonna add $15,000 in amenities just for the hot tub. And then we're gonna put in $30,000 in rehab. From there, we already have comps that are hitting $248,000, $205,000, $191,000, $173,000. And what did I do to make sure we were being conservative? I pulled that number down to $182,000 to remain conservative. Plus, on top of that, I already have cleanings factored in based on the size of the home and an expected 6 turns per month. We have utilities based on the square footage of the home, snow and lawn based on the average lot, supply and maintenance based on the average square footage, property taxes based on the new purchase price of the home, insurance based on the fact that it has amenities and is lake proximate. Then we calculated the mortgage payment, expecting a 15% down payment at 8.75% interest. And all that leads up to this, including $8,800 in closing costs, $120,000 needed to get all that to get you nearly $10,000 a month in your pocket. If you want to see more deals like these, reach out, definitely check my link in bio and get signed up today for either the STR Legend Mastermind or the VIP exclusive access. check out this other home. This one's going for a $439,000. It's a 3-bed, 2-bath. It's right there on the lake. It already has a hot tub. Things are looking pretty up on this so far. We're gonna offer $410,000. We're gonna furnish it for $21,000. We don't need to add a hot tub because it's already there. And just for a little extra tune-up budget, in case there's some things we wanna do in the house, we're gonna add $10,000 to that. As we scroll through, we can see there's a comp for $116,000, $109,000, $100,000, and $89,000. And from all that, because of how we do our calculations, it's gonna bring us up to a weighted average of $125,000 of expected gross revenue. Of course, we're gonna factor in our cleaning, utility, snow, lawn, and supply and maintenance fees. And then there's our mortgage payment using 8.75% and a 15% down payment. Once you wrap it all up, you're gonna need $81,000 to buy this property, and it's gonna make you $5,600 a month with a cash on cash of 83%. How great is that? Making $58,000 a year off of $81,000? Wouldn't you do that? I mean, honestly, who wouldn't wanna do that deal? All right, check out this deal for $525,000. It's a 4-bed, 3-bath, 2,900 square foot home. And honestly, it's looking pretty good so far. I'd say a little tune up, probably paint, do some new fixtures. Okay, that carpet's gonna have to go. You can do a tune up here in the bathroom. Living room's actually pretty decent. Little wet bar here. I like that. Kind of boring with the Formica, but we can work with it. And the exterior looks good. What's cool about this house is you also get access to the community house, which has a pool and hot tub. Even better yet, they're allowing short-term rentals at this property. So since this deal has been on the market for a little bit, I'm gonna come in here at $491,000. I'm gonna plan to put in $31,000 in furnishing. I don't need to add an amenity because it already has some great ones. So while this property already has community access to a hot tub and pool, I still wanna make sure it has its own hot tub, so we stand above the competition. This property, we're gonna use $31,000 in furnishing. We're gonna put $15,000 in there for the amenities, $22,000 in rehab. We're just gonna get in there, tweak some of the things that are like old and nasty, and then we're gonna run the play on this. Just finish up with the furnishing design and see where we land. What's cool is there's a lot of high earning properties all around it. This one makes $182,000. This one makes $159,000. This one makes $141,000. This one makes $100,000. After using our weighted average formula, we're down to $140,000 in expected gross revenue. Again, we have our cleaning fees, utility fees, snow, lawn, supply and maintenance, property taxes, insurance, mortgage payment, closing costs. There's your down payment, all mixed up. You have $128,000 that you're putting into the deal. You're gonna make $5,300 a month, and you're gonna get it for a 50% cash on cash. That's right. So you're gonna be getting $63,000 a year in net income for putting in $128,000. That's a pretty good win in my book. If these things interest you, definitely reach out, check my link in bio, and we can get you access to the coaching mastermind or the VIP exclusive access.